the Easter season is upon us, and many of us are decorating our homes with beautiful eggs that are a Ukrainian tradition, something that we are especially cherishing this year in light of what is happening in this world. And I'm one of those people that has a few of these beautiful Pysanky eggs that are in my home that I get to display each and every year that were a gift to me. However, I'm not talented enough to be the person to make these beautiful eggs, but I'm pleased to be joined by a young lady who is talented enough to make these beautiful eggs, Kristen Bogash, and her mother Margie also is an instructor on how to make these beautiful eggs.
My mom's been making Pysanky eggs since she was a little girl, and I've been making them since she started teaching me when I was 16. And
you said, unfortunately, COVID interrupted your classes this year, but we wanted to do a story about this because this is so important to a lot of people. And in light of what's happening in the world right now, we want to, remember the people of Ukraine and this beautiful tradition that will always be carried on as well. So when you have a class, you said you tell the people about the history of these eggs. So tell our viewers a little bit about it.
A typical Pysanky egg class for us is between 4 and 6 hours long, and we always invite everyone to enjoy food while we're making these eggs. But I always like to start off letting people know that if you believe that you can make a Pysanky egg, you can do it. There's a lot of people that they feel that they don't have artistic talent for it, or, they just haven't had the ability and the practice, so they know they're not going to be good. But quite honestly, if you have the desire and the motivation to want to learn how to write on an egg, you are able to do it. It's something that when you start the first class, it can be a little bit challenging until you understand the process of actually making a pysanka. But we're there every step of the way. I start off a typical class by telling the history of pysanka eggs. So this is something that happened even before Christianity was developed. And it's been evolving and changing throughout the years, practiced in the Ukraine. And what we do is we walk people through the wax resist method. So it's applying wax to the egg, and wherever you put wax on the egg, the color that's underneath it is sealed in. So while it seems a little challenging during the process, it is definitely something that the more people do it and the more people take the time to understand what we're doing, it makes it a lot of fun, and they're surprised by the end result of what their pysanka looks like.
And these are eggs that, like when you dye eggs and for Easter for the kids or whatever, that's something you usually eat or it doesn't last very long. But these are something you can literally have for a lifetime, right?
Absolutely. I highly recommend you do not eat a Pysanky egg just because the dyes that you're using for a pysanka are definitely types of dyes that you don't want to eat. So we always recommend, if you're making a pysanka, have it made. You can blow out the inside of the egg. We do that during our classes for you. Whether you keep the inside of the egg in the egg or you have it blown out, it is something that can last decades if you take care of it. I know that I have a friend of my grandmother who he has had eggs for more than 70 years. And really, you could pass them down through your family. They become heirlooms. It's a beautiful art form. It's a beautiful tradition. And as long as you care for your egg, it will last a lifetime, if not longer.
Because you're not teaching this year, Watt, but people can purchase them from you if they would like to do so. You hope to have classes again starting up next year. So where do they go to find out more about the beautiful eggs that you make?
We run a Facebook page called Sunnyside Designs. This is a site that my mother and myself, we run together. So as of right now, we've been putting some of our other crafts on there as well. However, we always make Pysanky eggs all throughout the year, more so around the Easter season. And we encourage everyone to check out our Facebook page. If anyone's ever interested in having classes when we start them up again, we're very happy to have them. We usually accommodate about 20 people to a class. We love sharing this art form. We love being able to create pysanka by request. So if anyone has any symbolism that they really wants us to create a unique egg for them, we're always willing to do it. And we're always willing to ship our eggs across the country as well.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Falvello Law Firm. Have you been injured in a car accident? Call Falvello Law Firm. Your case is our fight.